To the channel Growing with Greg. I do want to say I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing since I started this channel. This video is about the transformation of self, so it's about a little bit of how I help myself transform into a better person and to get into the right track with my life so I can start going ahead and start achieving my dreams and goals. But I do want to say I love everyone dearly who's been showing mad love and support when it comes to this whole journey, and I hope y'all like the video. Y'all stay tuned. So the first thing I want to speak on when it comes to transformation of self, and this is just a fancy way of saying self-transformation, but it's the mindset shift that you have to take in order for you to actually become who you want to become. Now, it's a journey. You know, you're trying to find who you are within yourself and try to figure out what was God's purpose intended on being when he put you on earth. Now, when you start doing this, you have to change the way you view life. Like, you got to change your mindset on how you see things and how you talk to yourself, you know, and you got to start acting as if who you aspire to be in life. Like, you got to start mimicking the things of who you look up to and whatever your goals correlate with. Now, as you start doing this, let's say you have a mindset of poverty right now. Like, you know, you're stuck in this viewpoint that you can't do this, you can't do that. You're always thinking on the negatives and never the positives. You got to change that completely and just get on some positive stuff. You got to see life in a way of abundance and growth and success. And if you don't start doing that, you're going to be stuck in the same spot you're in right now, and nothing's going to change. And another thing I want to say is you have to start being appreciative of the things that you have in life right now. Now, a lot of people, they don't appreciate the littlest things that they have in life because they just see it as if I just got it. It is what it is. But people don't see the fact that there's other people out there in the world who don't have what you have. Like this phone I'm recording on, or the bed I'm sleeping on, or the fact that I even have pillows to even go to bed with. Like, you know, you got to be appreciative of the littlest things that you have in your life. Like, you know, and once you start doing that, God's going to start sending blessings out to you. Like, he's going to be like, you know what, Greg, you've been doing good in your life. You know, I want to bless you with this job that's going to get you out of that spot you got at Boston Market, or I want to give you a new car that you can actually do. And you can actually be able to pay for it on your own now because you have this new job. And you know what? I see that you're in a student loan debt. Let me send this man who I blessed not so long ago with that job opportunity that he got now, and make him pay off your whole student loan debt. You know, he's been doing good in life. But that's just a way of saying that once you're appreciative of where you're at right now, God sends blessings for you. Now, on to the next thing. You're not talking to yourself positively, and you're not seeing life within a growth aspect, and you're now figuring out that life can really be as easy as you want it. But you now need to start analyzing where you stand in all your friendships, your relationships, jobs, etc., all that good stuff. And you need to set a plan in place where you can grow in all those aspects. Now, you're going to cut out a lot of things in life. Like when it comes to me, I had to cut out my TV, I had to cut out my Xbox, social media, and social media is a big one because you can kind of get consumed within people's lives, and that's really not important. It kind of drifts you away from just focusing on your own life. And when you just keep seeing things on social media, like if you're not following a lot of positive people and you're only seeing things about people's relationships, and when it comes to your celebrities, people that you know around the community, like it's just too much going on that ain't really evolved around you. So you got to get rid of that. And what also helped me is I distanced myself from my friends. And I did that for 3 weeks straight. And I will tell you now, all I did that whole 3 weeks was stay in my empty room, literally just talking to myself, understanding my mindset. And I read and listened to a lot of educational podcasts and videos. And it's so crazy. If my mom could be in this video and she could tell you it was August 3rd, 2018, my life literally changed that day. Like, that's when I just focused on all that stuff. And I went into a room, was like, yo, I found the key to life. And I might actually share at the end of the video exactly what video it was that changed me. So if you stay tuned, you're going to see more of what I need to say when it comes to this topic, because this is a big one, because this video changed my complete whole view in life. But on to the next thing. Transform yourself into a better you. You have to one day take that step in becoming a grown man or woman. Now, I will say this is for all age groups. I don't want people to feel like this is a biased thing. Like, no, you can be age 40 and not be a grown man yet. Just because you have grown folk responsibilities does not make you a grown man. And I want to explain to y'all what I think a grown folk is. So just please follow me on this one, because y'all gotta understand this one. All right, y'all. So when it comes to transforming yourself into a man, and this is just my opinion on what a man really is to me, I kind of got some direction off of this because I saw Fantagia's IGTV one day, and her husband was in it. His name is Kendall Taylor, and he was going over being submissive, but a lot of character traits that a man should have. And I feel like everyone should hear this because this is very true. Kind of some of this is some of my own or what I think a man is, but it's just a lot of things he was saying that I just really agreed on. So what a man is to me is a leader with integrity and confidence. And he has his finances together, you know. He said, how you gonna lead your wife or your family if you don't know how to balance a checkbook, or you don't have like a sound understanding of your finances or how to budget? You know what I'm saying? Like, these kind of things you have to have in place. And he talks about doing due diligence on whatever that can impact his family. So being a protector, being able to understand what's going on in your school systems, if you have kids, and knowing what may affect their education. Then he says having a level of understanding on life so he's not walking through life blind. So you want to know what's going on. Like, you know, you can't be out here oblivious to just anything. And you got to be strong-minded, not afraid to speak up, and just understand how to please and take care and nurture a woman. You know, you just got to, these are certain things that every man should know. And if you have other things that you might want to say, just drop them in the comments. You know, I want to hear what people got to say about this one. And if you are a woman and you want to hear another woman's point of view on what a woman should really be, put it in the comments as well, because I want to know as well. I have my own opinion, but I'm not going to go there because I don't want no backlash. But at the same time, though, I do feel like...
Don't say that.
But anyways, on to the next. Yourself into a new you now have to start letting go of this emotional baggage that you carry from the past. And you got to stop caring about what other people say about you, like the opinions and the negativity. Is not important. It doesn't really matter. You know, once you start building this self-confidence within yourself and you start understanding that, yo, you validate yourself, not others, it kind of makes everything in life way easier. And it sometimes takes some time, because I know some people grown up not being confident within themselves because of probably past traumas and relationships that they probably went through. But you have to look up things online to actually break those kind of blocks that you have. Like, for me, when I was growing up in high school, I wasn't the most confident dude, but you wouldn't have known, because I didn't mind looking up the answers on YouTube or Google, because they literally have all the answers to your problem. Like, I didn't know how to talk to girls, and I wasn't confident in myself because of that. So it was like, what I would do is I would just straight up go on YouTube, look up how do I talk to girls, or how do I carry a conversation with them, or how to become more self-confident within myself. I didn't mind doing these things because there's no problem not having an answer to a solution that you may have. So it's like, you just got to do things in order to fulfill whatever need that you need at that moment. And as long as you are comfortable just doing things like that, it makes life easier. And I do want to say one thing. For my queens out there, please know your worth. You need to realize men worship the ground y'all walk on. Stop entertaining these boys that are not going to fulfill that tank of love that you're trying to fulfill, because they don't have the set standards that you're looking for right now. Like, they may not be able to take you on these dates you want to go on, or be able to take you shopping.
He ain't lying.
It's not wrong with girls being independent and having their own, but I know some girls want to be babied and catered, and you're not going to get that from some of these dudes y'all mess with. Y'all tolerate literally boys. So it's like, please understand your worth for those who don't. And for those who do, they know what I'm talking about, because they probably done mess with a dude who's taking them out on them nice dates, or taking them out shopping, making sure that they feel very loved and cared. So it's like, I just want to say that right now real quick. I know I didn't want to touch the topic of, you know, women, but I want y'all to understand y'all worth, because men worship the ground y'all walk on. Stop messing with these little boys. And on that note, I just want us to go to the next topic, because this next topic is big for my men and women, and y'all gonna really enjoy it. All right, now, when transforming yourself into a better you have to get a hold of your finances. Now, this is a soft topic for a lot of people because their money isn't right, but it's okay, because it's time for you to get your money right. You have to stop putting all this money into your liabilities and start trying to produce some assets. Now, liabilities are stuff that's not going to grow you no wealth. That's things like the cars, shoes, clothes, jewelry, all these things that are wants and not needs. Like, you could, like, a liability can be a need, but it also could be something that you actually need to live. So that's when you're living by your means, instead of always spending money on the wants, because a lot of people spend money on wants more than needs. And that's sad to say, but it's true. So when you start changing this mindset that, you know, you don't need these wants that's going to, I guess, give you some type of self-worth and value, you realize, like, when you mature, you understand that, like, yo, this ain't really where it's at. Like, you know, the players in the game are the ones that's actually making money from other things. That's like, they making money's hands off. Like, you know, they're not even You're not even having to touch a certain thing, they making bread. That's when you actually live in that lifestyle that you actually want to live. Now, there's nothing wrong with the 9 to 5 as well, of course, but just understand that you got to live by your means if you are living a certain lifestyle. Like, if you're not making over $60,000 a year or $70,000 a year, but you spending money on Gucci and Louis and Prada, Fendi, all these high expensive brands, then it sounds kind of stupid, because it's like, where's your money going when it comes to saving? Because you got to think about it. How are you living right now? I'm thinking, if you spend money like that, you must got some high ass bills to pay. So how are you trying to obtain a certain lifestyle that you can't even afford while also trying to save? Like, if you would have missed, let's say you lost your job, are you going to be able to live for the next week or two off the money that you have in your bank account? Like, really think about that, because once you realize and you understand that mindset of thinking like, yo, I don't need these things that's not going to make me grow in life, you start thinking like, you know what, I'm done spending money on that. Like, you'll really be in the mall sometimes, you be like, man, I'm just ready to get up out of here. Like, I don't even want to spend this, yo. I want to actually save my money a little bit and put money into something else, like a business, like, or invested into stock market. This could be anything, like a stepping stone for some people can be a 401k. You don't got that set up. It took me a minute. I had my coworker Shell, and I love her dearly, but she helped me get started. And that was my first time investing money into something better than just throwing money into my savings account and not letting it grow. Just seeing that money grow and grow, it just feels better. It's not a huge step, but it's still a baby step to something big. But just understand where your money's at, and understand that you don't have to live a certain lifestyle, and you can just live by your means, just so you can obtain a lifestyle within the next 5 years with the right plan. So, that's all I wanted to say. Oh, one last thing. Kids look up to us. Now, this is for my men and women. Please watch what y'all are doing when it comes to being around kids, because they kind of see how you're living, and when you live a certain lifestyle, you act a certain way, they feed off of that, and it kind of shapes them. Like, for example, we grew up to seeing rappers throw that money in the clubs and popping bottles and all that stuff, and now that's all people my age want to do, and still want to do when they hit their age 30 and 40, so make sure we're putting a self-image of growth and leadership, and something that someone will want to be in life later on at an early age, just so these kids can grow up and want to actually become these business owners that we want in life, and these lawyers and these doctors, these high net worth and profile people that can actually change the world. Make sure we're installing that into our kids now, just so we don't have to worry about them struggling and trying to come up on the next dollar, trying to get approved for a credit card because their credit's low. Like, you don't want to have to worry about people having to go through those things. So that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to stress this so much, but I feel like it's needed. And I do want to say I appreciate all my supporters, people who already subscribed. I got me to 100 subscribers within 2 days. It just felt really good. So I want to say I love y'all. Please be showing mad love and support, because I really will keep dropping content that's going to help and provide the path for us. Like, I really want this channel to grow as big as it can, because hopefully I can inspire as many people as I can. So again, I love y'all. Peace, and be tuned for the next video that's coming out. And again, I am on IG Live every Wednesday at 7:30. So tune in to those. Earlier in the video, I did say I wanted to share my life-changing experience with y'all. So I decided, being as it was kind of long, I'm going to put it on IGTV. So my Instagram is justchillgy. And if you want to actually still watch it without actually going to my Instagram to find out everything, this is the video that changed my life. It's 14 hours long. I know it is a long video, but trust me, this video has helped me so much in life that I really wish y'all all watch it. But if you don't watch it, it's okay. You should watch this movie at least, called The Secret. The Secret is what persuaded me to watch this video right here. The Secret is on Netflix, about 1 hour and 30 minutes long. It's about law of attraction and manifestation, and that's what the law of attraction is. But anyways, again, thank you for subscribing to the channel and watching my video, and I hope this video that I share with y'all really helped y'all. It's a lot of tips that I feel like this video y'all should take within with your lives. And again, I hope you have a blessed one. Stay tuned for the next video on Sunday, and again, go ahead and leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and y'all stay blessed.